Voyagers and Discoverers. In this video, we are going to work in our class reader Schools In, and we're going to do the story Horrible, Harry, and the Brownie Revenge. It's our second story, story number 2, second story. That's for the Voyagers, second, number 2. Okay, Horrible, Harry, and the Brownie Revenge. It is written by Susie Klein and illustrated by Frank Ramkiewicz. His name is difficult. From pages 16 to 26. I will read slowly. I would like you to listen and follow along. Afterwards, I would like you to practice reading aloud yourself. You may choose a section that you will read and that I would like you to read towards me, for me. You can read it on video and send it by WhatsApp or by email or at a Zoom. Okay? After you've practiced reading to yourself, then I would like you to put unknown words into your personal dictionary, each word with its nature and its French equivalent. Okay, if you're getting stronger, you can then also write the English definition. Okay, last, there will be with this video on your Drive account the worksheet that goes and accompanies this little story. I will also send the video link and the worksheet together in an email for your family. Okay, so this is our second class reader, Horrible Harry and the Brownie Revenge. I will read slowly. Please listen and read along. Okay? My name is Doug. I write stories about my best friend Harry. He loves creepy things, slimy things, and anything horrible. He doesn't like being bugged. If he is, he won't tattle. He'll get revenge. Revenge can be a knuckle noogie on your head, a tickle attack, or ice down your back. Once, he even made someone say, "I love girls," twice. The first week of 3rd grade, Harry added a new one to his list, Brownie Revenge. It all started during morning conversation when everyone was talking about the new playscape. "I saw it as soon as I got off the bus," Mary exclaimed. "It looks like a castle sitting on a big rubber mat. Did anyone else see the slide?" "I did. It's cool," Sydney replied. "It looks like a curly noodle with a tunnel." "It's a spiral slide," Mary snapped. "There are monkey bars and rope swings, too," Ida added. Even shy Song Li was talking about the new playscape. "I love slides. I went on the big one at Mountainside Park 20 times this summer." Then she blushed. "How come this playscape is roped off with a yellow ribbon?" I asked. "Yeah," Sydney replied. "When can we go on it?" "Well," Miss Mackle replied, "there is a special ceremony planned for next Monday. The mayor will be here to cut the ribbon. You'll have to wait." "That's a whole week," Mary complained. "That's not fair," Sydney groaned. Song Li got a sad look. "I'm sorry, class," the teacher replied. "The mayor is still on vacation and won't return until then." Harry didn't care. He abruptly changed the subject. "I made brownies all by myself," he bragged. Mary raised her eyebrows. The teacher smiled. Why, Harry, I didn't know you liked to cook." "I didn't either," Harry replied, "but I did a lot of it this summer. See?" Everyone watched Harry unfold the tin foil One brownie is crunchy, and the other is creamy. Kind of burnt, aren't they? Sidney said. Harry shot Sidney a look. I doubled the chocolate. Now Sidney started to drool. Can I have one? So, brownies in the tin foil. One is crunchy, and one is smooth, chocolatey. No, Harry said. The creamy one is for... I looked at Harry. I was hoping he'd give it to me. For Song Li. Harry said with a toothy smile. I should have known. Harry's been in love with her since kindergarten. Song Li took the brownie and smiled. Thank you, Harry, she said softly. Sidney fumed. Can I have the other one? He begged. Please? No, Harry said. I'm saving it. Sidney's a little bit egocentric. At 2 o'clock, we went outside for recess. Everyone walked over to the playscape and touched the yellow ribbon. The spiral slide shone in the sun. Feels like summer, Mary said. It's so hot. Too hot for kickball, Dexter groaned. Want to look for ladybugs in the grass? Edith suggested. Lots of kids followed her over to the lawn. Harry took his jacket off right away and laid it on the pavement. Then he set his brownie, that was still wrapped in tinfoil, on top. Hey, Harry the Canary, Sidney said, skipping by. Can I have the brownie? You're starting to bug me, Harry warned. Please, pretty please, Sidney nagged. For the 100th time, no. Suddenly, Sidney grabbed Harry's brownie. Hey, Harry snarled. If I can't have it, you can't either, Sidney said, hurling the brownie in the air. Oh, naughty boy. Song Li and I watched it fly up and over the playscape. It looked like a silver shooting star. Plunk! It landed on the top stair of the slide. Sidney cackled. You can get it Monday when it's nice and stale. Then he ran over to the play with the other kids on the grass. Harry gritted his teeth, clenched his fist, and mumbled 2 words. Brownie Revenge. Time to line up, Miss Mackle said. Everyone lined up. When we got to the school door, Harry said, Uh-oh, I forgot my jacket. Miss Mackle thought about it for a minute. Song Li, would you go with him, please? Yes, Miss Mackle, Song Li said. The teacher fanned herself. We'll be inside the building waiting for you where it's air-conditioned. I stood by the glass door while Sidney and everybody else lined up for drinks. I watched Harry and Song Li take off like horses in the Kentucky Derby. The Kentucky Derby, by the way, is a very famous horse race in America. As soon as they got to the playground, Harry grabbed his jacket, then ducked under the yellow ribbon. Quickly, he tipped over the rubber mat and hustled up the stairs to the slide. When he got to the top step, he held up his brownie like it was a silver trophy. Then Harry motioned for Song Li to come up. Song Li shook her head. Harry motioned again. Song Li shook her head a second time. She always follows the rules. When Harry motioned a third time, Song Li looked both ways. No one was on the playground. Quickly, she ducked under the yellow ribbon, tiptoed over the rubber mat, and scooted up the stairs. I couldn't believe it. When she got to the top, she sat down beside Harry on the slide. Whoosh! Down they went. Whoosh! When they took the first spiral turn, Song Li's hair tickled Harry's face. Whoosh! They took the second spiral. Just before they got to the bottom, they swept through the dark tunnel. Whee! When they landed on the soft rubber mat, their hands were in there. Whee! Then the two of them raced back to the building. I never said a thing. Their secret ride was safe with me. That afternoon, Harry carried out his Brownie Revenge on our way home from school. As soon as Harry spotted Sydney, he started waving his brownie in the air. "Hey!" Sydney gasped. "You got your brownie back! You went on the slide!" "Yep," Harry admitted. "I'm telling on you." "Yeah? What if I give you the brownie?" Suddenly, Sydney changed his mind. "Well, I wouldn't tell." "It's yours," Harry said, tossing it to him. Sydney caught the brownie with both hands, unwrapped the foil, and took a bite. Chocolatey. "I'm a good cook," Harry bragged. Sydney popped the rest of the brownie in his mouth. Nice and crunchy," he said, licking his fingers. "The crunchy part is my secret ingredient." "What's the crunchy part, Harry?" Sydney asked. "Cockroaches." "Ah! You tricked me!" Sydney howled as he held his throat. There's Sydney thinking there are cockroaches, the crunchy part of the brownie. Then he ran home for water. I looked at Harry. "Did you really put cockroaches in your brownies?" "Nah, the crunchy part is just almonds." "Whew," I sighed. "Actually," Harry added, "Sydney got an A+ brownie. It was my thank you for the sweet ride on the slide with Song Li. After all, if it weren't for Sydney, it never would have happened." I laughed. Even when Harry says thank you, it can be horrible. So Harry is a little bit of a trickster. He's a little bit like Loki in the Norse gods. He's a little bit of a trickster, or Anansi, pardon me. Okay, carefully read the story. Vocabulary you do not know, put into your personal dictionary with a nature and a definition. Read several times. Practice reading out loud. Okay? Bye-bye.